Sorry for any delay. It'll hopefully catch up. Thank you to Nereid Agniob for the follow. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Agniob. That's a name for you. Quite a name. I'm just popping things up here. Give me a bit. See if we can get this caught up. I've been just not having a ton of inventory, so I just wanted to see if I could fix that problem. We'll see. Good morning, you all. The evil who isn't evil at all, but is in fact quite nice. Grand. Do I have a grand up? No. We will get to Hello King of Houses shortly. I just want to get this stuff up so I don't miss out on sales while we're touring. One design, clockwork candles. You can have that then. Diagram? Anybody? Diagram? 1, 2. Okay, buckle my shoe. Longfin? Do you? Yes, you have longfin. Do you have longfin? You do not. Now you do. Ivel. Would you prefer me to say Ivel, Bob? Am I saying it the wrong way? I never really put 2 and 2 together. I guess I always thought it was evil, Bob. But if you're Ivel, Bob, I'll say it that way. I occasionally have the dumb. It happens. Okay, so I am saying it right. Good. Not as stupid as I thought I was. Stupid! I'm so stupid! Just getting this stuff done, then we'll take off. I've already done all of my writs. Lex, this is how I can afford housing. By the way, let me get coffee. She's so funny. She sees I have 900,000 in my inventory and she's like, that's how you can afford housing. I'm like, oh no, honey. 900,000 spot to change. Cute. It's something to feel good about. Sorry, I've just made it to my second coffee.
No problem.
So away we go. You crack me up. Mother of God, you crack me up. Oh, thanks. Yeah, well, you know, I work from home. What do I do, you know? This is what I do. I make money all day. So why not, right? This is what I do. Yeah, something like that. I like to consider myself, and you know, I actually just bought Ebonheart yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry. I bought Ebonheart yesterday, so I'm down a little bit from what I had. Good morning, Jemima. Nice to see you, as always. I was a lot higher, but you know, buying things. Can't help it. All right, let me pop these things up and we'll get going. And try it anyway. People keeps buying stuff. How am I supposed to get finished throwing this stuff up here if you keep buying it? Making my life difficult. It is a good problem I have, as these things go. Thanks. It's not real. It's a silly silly thing. Hello though. Sorry your real life has been crazy. I have a filter. I wear filters. I asked the other day if people wanted me to stop wearing filters but I like to wear silly ones. And everyone said, it was literally 100% of the people said, keep wearing silly filters. So I'm going to keep wearing silly filters. You guys can change it though if you want. I liked it too, which is why I was happy to wear it. I was thinking, wow, this looks pretty neat. So yeah, exactly what you said. Lady Smock. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to get these up here. Where's the... It is. It really is. I wish I could do this in real life, but there's no way I'd be able to do it on my own, and it's not like I can go out to a salon right now, you know what I mean? Little bit out of the question, given the situation. But should I be able to go to a salon, I would totally do it. It's right up my alley. All right, so we're going to do one more stupid one and then get going. Okay, cool. We're caught up. Yay! If you have not given me a follow, it'd mean the world to me if you could give me a follow. I don't care about subs. You don't have to sub. I mean, I appreciate them, but you don't have to do it. I'll never beg for them. What I do beg for, simply enough, is to be given a follow. Just that. We have some things going on this morning. DDA, we've got working on the contest for the new you. I think Shenzi has a contest entry. Or it's actually not a contest. It's a showcase. And I believe we're going to tour some of those. We have a couple of Housing's Finest Builders we can still tour. We got a whole bunch of things to do. It's kind of busy. Lucian and Unstable Unicorns has announced their own contest for the upcoming month, which is just for them. But that's 2 guilds, and so that's 1,000 people. So I think it's worth mentioning. Hearts Day Wedding Housing Contest. Sign up in the Lucian Discord for it, due February 8th. I am also having a Valentine's Day contest, which is due February 13th. And you just contact me in game. By mail is preferable, but either NA or EU, because I'll be checking both, letting me know which house to use. And there are very few rules. And it's... yeah, I haven't figured out the portion about multiple entries yet, but for now, let's just assume there's one. And just one entry. And then it's any size you want. New or old build. EHT okay. Go crazy. Also, for those of you who don't know, they've just announced the upcoming Crown Store showcase. So let me link that to you. And what's in it that is interesting is the Debella furnishing set, which is always a nice thing. And there's some other furnishing sets that aren't as good. There's the two old houses actually. We've got the Grand Topol, which is the island, and Lynchel, which is that big estate. I can show you what they are, because I have them both. Let me show you all that I've done to my Grand Topol. I mean, it's really just quite amazing. Oh, I'm sorry, Shenzi. My memory is shot. Sorry about that. I've been trying to help the MM guy, Charlacran, by sending him my data so that he could see, you know, outlier problems. And he's like, "You seem computer literate." And then I sent him the wrong file. And I was embarrassed. My memory's shot. You know, the thing is, Leslex, so did I. And now I have it. And what do I do with it? I store things. I have done nothing with it. I thought that I would have something, you know, I thought I would have some idea of what to do with it, but I don't. It's a shame. Ninja Monkey's Topol is insane. It is an excellent one. See, the problem is, Evil, you can't build over the lava. You gotta stick with the bastion, unfortunately. Watch. Let me show you what happens if you try to build over the lava. It's a real shame, but you can't do it. I am going to definitely work on, see, you hit this invisible wall right here. Same with going up. You can't go over it. What you can do is right down here. See, you can work right here, but you can't go up far. So you basically could build over the tiny little bit here, but it's not worth it for that purpose. So if you're getting it for the lava, don't get it for the lava. It's really not worth it, because you just get so little of it. There's no reason why there should be an invisible wall there, because I've actually seen it. I've gone up high enough to see that is fully rendered. That entire lava flow is fully rendered. There's no reason for why they needed to make that invisible wall so you can't build on it. I'm not really sure what that's for. Good morning. I don't know why they did that. The Lynchel, however, I have decorated, and thank you. You're the second person who said something about this one. It's a new one. It's a new build. I mean, a new build. Listen to me. It's a new filter called, what is it called? Blue Vampire. I guess I look good in vampire builds. I did it again. The other thing they mentioned is they said that there's going to be another mid-year Mayhem coming up. And I don't understand it. I don't understand why we need another mid-year Mayhem so quickly. This is my Lynchel. And the bland regular Lynchel is actually not so bad. It's pretty plain. Just normally it's beautiful. And it's really easy to do something with. It's a good museum house. If you want to put things in it, there's tons of room for statues. See? It's got a lot of room for statues. You could put them everywhere, so good for antiquities, right? And then over here, this barn, most people use for a crafting area. I use it as a joke, which is Sithis and everything here, but you can use it as a crafting area. A lot of people do that. The last thing is the inside is, I'm going to take this gate away. It looks stupid to me. It's very easy to decorate for the holidays. Should you wish to, you can decorate it for the holidays really easily. The inside is very good for all sorts of museum-y stuff because it's a big fancy schmancy area. I added a fish tank with EHT, but you can do whatever you want. Point is, this is my particular home base. This is my, like, house. I don't have any other houses. This is my imaginary, this is my character's home, right? And then it has this nice view up here. So I would recommend that if you're choosing between the two, go with this one. It's better. The other one's harder to build with. I know so many people who got it and never built anything with it. However, there's some really amazing builds in it too. It's just less so. It's a little bit harder to come up with one. So let me, real quick, go through the Housing's Finest we haven't looked at. Real quick. Oh no, did I mess it up again? I'm sorry, I know how that goes. All right, Housing's Finest. Okay, build contest. All right, we have more to look at here. We did not look at all of them yet. I don't think we've looked at all the thicknesses enchanted yet. We have not, so let's go there. They will be our enchanted. All the thickness in the world. Looks like this will be a town. But Evil, you know, I think Bastion is really good for a lava build. I think Everelia has a lava build in Bastion. If you build down to the lava, there's tons of space down there from the looks of it, from what she was doing. So, you know, it's cool to know that you can do that. There is a fish in the tree. I love the tree topper, though. That's funny. This reminds me of, like, Santa Claus's work. Santa Claus, C-L-A-W-S. Look at the fishies. Does... Everything's Khajiit that Santa Claus does. And so they do, instead of Christmas, they call it Fishmas. And they do all sorts of cute decorations like that. Look at this! A village carved out of the side. Oh, that's lovely. Another fish in a bear's mouth. And somebody's playing Axe Game. Did they say anything about housing in the most recent? You know, I'll be honest, I haven't been watching lately any of the lives. I was really frustrated with them for a while, so I didn't watch some things, but I also like this wood spot. Oh, bad girl. I should be watching. Oh no! They have limited visitor on, so I can't get into these doors. I don't know if that was the intention or not, but all the thickness, if you meant for us to be able to get in here, I can come back. Yeah, I mean, I would guess so, right? We're going into Oblivion. They did it with, look at the smoker. They did that very thing with both Solitude and with Blackreach, so you would think there would be something in Oblivion. After all, there's precedent. I mean, we have Cold Harbor. Cold Harbor is in Oblivion. Look at this cozy house. I love that they rebuilt it to suit their own purposes. It's very much more orky in here. Whoever it is loves fish. Eats all the fishies. I would almost put money on it that they're going to do that. Who's in the... Oh, I can't open the thinger. I think this is a mistake. I think they accidentally put it on limited visitor, and so we can't get in things. Let's send them a mail. Hello. And I can't get into any of the doors you have closed. Was that intentional? All right, we'll come back to it if it's fixed, if it's different. Otherwise, it's still really creative and cool. What is the next one we have not looked at? In the land we can build a snowman. Oh, they're all enchanteds. Everybody doing enchanteds. Sylvan Sweep. Have we done theirs? Hello! We have not. Let's go to Sylvan Sweeps Stillwaters. We are all sweet potatoes. In the meadow we can build a snowman. It's going to be hard to vote on these. They're all so cool. But make sure you vote, because there's not many moats up there yet. If you're in Housing's Finest Builders, make sure you vote. Of course, we're going to look at some DDA stuff too. I have a backlog. We will be looking at at a bunch of stuff. This reminds me of, speak of the devil, this reminds me of Charolais' Exorcised. That is cool. It's a tree / tent / gazebo. That's really creative. How totally unique. And then we have another, oh, beautiful floral tree. Gorgeous. Gorge. Super pretty. Lots of fabricant trees built into it. Crystals, fairy flowers, everything. It's just a lovely color. These remind me of mall decorations. You ever notice that sometimes there's mall decorations that look like giant Christmas balls? It cracks me up because it totally reminds me of that. And that's not a bad thing. Oh, wow. Are these snowflakes or flowers? I'm going to guess they're snowflakes, but that one kind of looks like a flower. How abstract. I love it. Somebody's thinking outside the box. I love it. It's like a chapel with decorations outside. We'll go inside the chapel, though. Don't worry. I'm just being... I like to save the best for last, so I always end up going the long way, so to speak. Can I get through? No. No! At least I have pictures. I would be very sad if you got rid of it completely, but... knowing you, you'll just make it better. Hello, little chabloon. I always think chabloon, like doubloon. That thing is a masterpiece. You're exercised. such that it was. I don't know if you've changed it so much that it wasn't, but it still was, and I have pictures to prove it. I'm sure it will be again. Little place up here to pray. Interesting design. It's so, look at that with the rays. That's great because the dwarven plates look like they have rays of light coming out on them, don't they? It's a chapel to Debella, clearly. Oh, I forgot to read the flavor text. Hold on. Celebrate new life at Stillwater Cathedral's annual Festival of Lights. Happy New Year! Yay, yay, yay! Splat. Splat. And here we have Debella-ing. And Azura really does fit quite in with light. She makes sense. Dawn, dusk, light. Beautiful. Yeah, it's a fun house. It's really beautifully done. It's stunning. It's got a lot of eye-catching bits. The tree is really something. This is Stillwaters. This is one of the newer houses. Stillwaters is basically it's a sandbox. There's nothing here except this lake. And you can put whatever you want on it. And this person has created a little Christmassy cathedral. We're going to go up here, and then we're going to go in the cave. Whoop. Up we go. See what I mean? I can't keep my shops full. So here we have RK. No effects, so these are the effects of the pool there. Here's Phaedra, lost as usual. And then this is a cave, which is part of this property, but they added this little bit here. This is just an empty cave normally. But they added a whole bunch of stuff into it, like plants and the nimbus and the crystals and an Indric. And they made this a nifty little spot. Good morning, Torber. I'm good. How are you? Now, I need to see. I have a mail from DDA. Here we go. Shenzi, we did. Coffee time. House of the Silent Magnifico. Did we do that? We have not. So let's go see Coffee Times, DDA's showcase for the new you. Oh, I know what you mean. Ever since my husband started snoring really bad, and I don't know why he has, it's just been harder and harder to get a good night's rest. It's sad. All right, so this is Coffee Time's House of the Silent Magnifico. Let's get rid of that one, and then here. So I wonder if this is like a retreat. Does it say? It didn't say actually what the story is with it. But it's like new you. So this could be a gym. I could see those as treadmills. These look. Oh, lifting. Ah, I see. We've got weightlifting here. This is a good choice for house to do that with, because this is it's all indoors, and if you don't need an outdoor portion, using the all indoor houses is a really smart move, I think. What's in here? Changing room, showers. Look at that shower. Well done. All the towels stacked up. Ooh, a sauna. Very nice. Very expensive, but nice. They matched everything. This looks really good. The dwarven forge seats are good. I like that they matched everything. A mirror, which makes sense. Lots of socializations, places. These must be the bikes. These must be stationary bikes. Pretty cool. And that's it. But that's all it needs to be, because it's a gym. It's a gym. This must be yoga. Now that I look at it. I'm not sure about this though. I'm not sure what this bit is. But that's because I haven't really spent a lot of time at gyms. So yeah, it's cute. Sand clocks. You're just like me saying sand clocks. All right, so themes announcement for February we'll get into later. Is that what it is? Oh, thank you. I didn't realize because I couldn't see the little fingers. You're right. The little climby bits. You're right. Very smart. I did not realize that. I have the dumb. Thank you for noticing. All right, now that we've got that done, I have been neglecting our poor EU, so I'm going to head over there. We're going to look at EU, and then we'll come back if we have time. But EU has not had any love. About what? What are they not doing, Ollie Ollie? Or do you mean Cruz? Mr. Ted Jerkface Cruz. Ah. In the meadow we hear a snowman. Okay, so they're giving us a hint about something. We're getting mid-year Mayhem again this month? Yep, more details coming later this month. When was the last time we saw mid-year Mayhem? Is it twice a year? Is that what they're doing now? Because it's mid-year? Is that what they're doing? It's annoying. I thought it was mid-year once a year, not mid-year twice a year. I'm not a fan of this twice a year thing because that's annoying. But that means they're going to have to roll out the new prizes because they said that they're going to make tickets available for it. And they're not doing any more indirects. So blag. I don't like PvP. Hello! I'm not a PvPer. Leave that to Ari and you. Oh, I'm sorry. I understand. I have to work later too. But whenever I feel like it. Come on. Oh, here we go. All right, so I owe Kit Kavash money. Oh, yay. I have people entering. Well, since they're an actual cat, I feel completely obligated to send them a fish. All right, I need to send Kit Kavash money. Kit Kavash is, I believe, the imperfect. If I'm wrong, they're getting 50K for no reason, so whatever. And a fishy. There you go. Hubba. Hubba hubba. Oh, we have lots. Okay, so let's go to, start from the bottom. Quash Ravenhurst. I've not tested these, so I don't know if they're big enough. Forgives me if I am wrong. They didn't sound like it when people were asking. It sounded like no. They said they have no plans for bringing back 2019. But things can happen. That kind of thing. 292 items out of 400. 30 effects. And, they have a lot of effects in here that have been turned up. The brightness is really bright, and that's not everyone's taste, but I love EHT, so I like it in all of its incarnations, but I get the point. They've gone pretty vampy here, and these almost look like the vampire windows themselves, don't they? And then the black walls are great. I might turn down the brightness of the floor, or I would turn it red. I think it would be gorgeous if it were red. But otherwise, I get what you're doing. So they made this a vampire lair indoors, not whatchamacallit, not in Bastion, which is cool. I like to see people playing with EHT, you know? It's not... It takes work to learn what looks good and what doesn't, and how to make it look better, and to see what works and what doesn't. And I appreciate that they are trying it out, because I think, what is in there? Oh, just paper. I think they've got some ideas. They've got some ideas here. Oh, we have a graveyard. That fog is EHT as well. Well, the author of EHT is amazing, I'll tell you that. He's a fantastic dude. What's in here? We have a sneaky! Books. The gross-looking kitty. A little sneaky. This might be where the little gross kitty lives. Poor thing. I don't know why they made him gross. See? That's EHT. It looks very realistic, the fog. The fog. Alright, Moon Sister. St. Delyn's, the Vive Dance Club. Love it when people have small houses for me to look at. Bacon wrapped kitty? Ew. No, not that I know of. However, Inventory Insight might. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with it enough to say. Another person doing EHT. Alright, so we've got J Hart saying, I want to dance with somebody. And we got a bar with cookies and numisma. And an NPC Khajiit in the corner. And this is one of the cakes, but it's upside down, so it looks like a cocktail table, and that actually looks great as a cocktail table, honestly. Poor J-Heart. He wants to feel the heat with somebody. That's a pretty shandy combo. Lots of stuff going on here. And here's a fish tank. And all they had to do to make it look like it was watery is putting in pets and plants that move, which is really cool. So there's two effects in here. One of them is this, and one of them is this. So somebody decided they wanted people in there. Makes sense to